Hi, my name is Ain Marsha binti Zulkibri. My student ID is 2022493736, and I'll be explaining the introduction of Lepidoptera diversity in UiTM Tapa. Lepidoptera is a group of winged insects that include butterflies and moths. The life cycle of a Lepidoptera consists of 4 stages, which involves egg, larva, also known as caterpillar, pupa, and the last stage, which is an adult. They are found on every continent except Antarctica and vary greatly in size. Lepidopterans are more abundant and diverse in the tropics, but some species may live at the edge of Arctic vegetation. They also play an important ecological role by converting enormous volumes of plant matter into animal matter and providing food for a variety of its species. Other than that, they are useful in biological research, adding to our understanding of themes like ecology, genetics, and evolution. Now, I will be stating the objectives, and they are first, to document and understand the distribution and abundance of moths and butterflies. Second is to assess the health and biodiversity and ecosystems. And then the third one is to document the vital ecological roles of Lepidoptera. The fourth is to inform conservation efforts. And lastly, it is to evaluate the impact of different land management practices on biodiversity.
There are 2 methods used in this field study. The first one is a sweep net method, which is a common and effective technique for capturing insects, including Lepidoptera in various habitats. Firstly, a sturdy net with a long handle and a fine durable mesh is needed. The net should be deep enough to prevent insects from escaping. The technique involves holding the net with both hands and sweeping through the vegetation in figure-8 motion or a back and forth motion. The net should brush through the tops of plants and flowers where butterflies are likely to be. After sweeping, quickly flick the net upward to close the opening and prevent the insects from escaping. Then, transfer the captured insects into collection by gently coaxing them out of the net. The second method is the catch and release method. For this method, a collection cup or a transparent cup is needed to make it easier to observe the insects. The first step to capture the insect is to approach slowly and position the cup gently over the insects. The second step involves handling and identification. The insects are observed and identified and then released after the data is recorded. Now, let's talk about the advantages of the method that we choose. The sweep net method is best for large-scale surveys and rapid collection of diverse insect population. It is also simple, cost-effective, and allows activity searching in specific areas. It requires minimal equipment and can be easily carried out in the field, making it very convenient for researchers to move. For catch and release method, it is best for behavioral studies and educational purpose. This method is minimally invasive as it reduces harm and stress to the insects compared to more invasive methods, promoting ethical research practice. Other than that, it is also conservation friendly by allowing insects to be returned to their natural habitat unharmed. These methods support conservation efforts and help maintain ecological balance. And lastly, similar to the sweep net method, this method also involves minimal equipment costs, requiring only basic materials like cups or containers. It is portable, easy to carry, and used in various field conditions, including remote or difficult to access areas.
Hi, my name is Anirul bin Ruslan and I will be explaining to you about the analysis of the finding and results. The most commonly found Lepidoptera species in UiTM Tapa is the Malaysian brown moth, Isa zampa. On the first day of capture, only 6 specimens of Lepidoptera from the same species, Malaysian brown moth, that is successfully captured and were marked. On the second day of capture, with a weak gap, the quantity of the captured specimen decreased to only 4 specimens, with only 2 marked specimens recaptured, and all the Lepidoptera that were captured were also Malaysian brown moth species. Using the population estimation formula, the population estimation of Lepidoptera in UiTM Tapa was calculated. M is equal to total mark, N is equal to total population, R is equal to number recaptured, while T is equal to total captured in second visit. M divided by N is equivalent to R divided by T. As you can see from the calculation, we can estimate that the population of Lepidoptera is 12.
Hi, my name is Alia Admin. I'm going to continue the presentation, which is I'm going to explain the method that we use for this field study. For this field study, we used sweep net method, which is we use sweep net which are affordable to get and easy to get. It is also doesn't require any complicated and expensive equipment. It is also cause less harm to the species other than other sampling method. When we perform it carefully so that it doesn't harm the collector and the insect that we collect. Next, we use is capture and release method. This method is easy to do because it is appropriate and ethical and non-destructive sampling. It is also suitable for educational purpose since it doesn't cause harm to anything such as the collector or the insect. I'm going to explain where you can find them and why. First, you can find them at grassland and meadows because it contains a lot of source of nectar for the caterpillar and the butterfly species. Next, you can also find them at urban and suburban area. Nowadays, butterflies have adapted to urban environment since every urban environment contains park, gardens, and shelter for them, such as some cities also provide butterfly-friendly setting to boost local biodiversity. But in this UiTM Tapa, there is so many Lepidoptera species since we are surrounded by nature and we do have some source of food for them, which is tons of flower and also water source such as lake.
Studying Lepidoptera is crucial for understanding their distribution, abundance, and ecological roles. This research informs conservation efforts by assessing biodiversity health and the impacts of land management practices. It helps develop strategy to protect these species and their habitats effectively, making Lepidoptera research vital for modern environmental conservation. The recommendation is to assist this research, long-term monitoring programs must be established to document population trends and response to habitat change. Conservation activities should prioritize habitat protection, wildlife corridor development, and sustainable land use. Engaging the public in citizen science program can boost data collecting and promote awareness about insect conservation.